Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel! This is Ma'am SYBEL Explains. This video is all about lesson planning. Lesson planning is one way of planning instruction. It is a way of visualizing a lesson before it is taught. Planning a lesson entails prediction, anticipation, sequencing, and simplifying. Lesson planning is a critical part of the teaching and learning process. The objective of lesson planning is learning. By planning lessons, teachers are able to see to it that daily activities inside the classroom lead to learner progress and achievement or the attainment of learning outcomes. Lesson planning helps teachers set learning targets for learners and helps teachers guarantee that learners reach those targets. According to Strong's 2007, research shows that instructional planning for effective teaching has the following elements. First, identifying clear lesson and learning objectives while carefully linking activities to them, which is essential for effectiveness. Second, creating quality assignments, which is positively associated with quality instruction and quality student work. Third, planning lessons that have clear goals, are logically structured, and progress through the content step by step. Fourth, planning the instructional strategies to be deployed in the classroom and the timing of these strategies. Fifth, using advanced organizers, graphic organizers, and outlines to plan for effective instructional delivery. Sixth, considering student attention spans and learning styles when designing lessons. And lastly, we have systematically developing objectives, questions, and activities that reflect higher level and lower level cognitive skills as appropriate for the content and the student. Therefore, have learner-centered objectives that are aligned with the standards of the curriculum. Teachers can make use of the following as their resources. We have the teacher's guide, the learner's material, the learning resources management and development system portal, the textbooks, and other supplementary materials, whether digital, multimedia, or online, including those that are teacher-made. However, these materials should be used by teachers as resources, not as the curriculum. The big question now is, how should it be taught? With a lesson plan, teachers can predict which parts of the lesson learners will have difficulty understanding. Teachers can then prepare strategies that help learners learn, build learners' understanding, and respond to learners' needs. Teachers can explore utilizing different instructional strategies that considers learners' varying characteristics, including cognitive ability, learning style, readiness level, multiple intelligences, gender, socio-economic background, ethnicity, culture, physical ability, personality, special needs, and the different ways learners master the content of a particular learning area. This presupposes flexibility in the way a teacher plans lessons. This means that a teacher can prepare a lesson plan but must remain open to the possibility of adjusting instruction to respond to the needs of learners. Furthermore, this requires teachers to treat learners not as passive recipients of knowledge but as active agents in their own learning. A lesson plan therefore should show what the teacher and learners will do in the classroom to build understanding of the lesson together. Beyond demonstrating what a teacher needs to do inside the classroom, A lesson plan should describe what learners need to do as co-constructors of knowledge inside the classroom. Next question: how learning should be assessed? Effective teachers do not only prepare lesson plans, they also prepare an assessment plan, or specifically a formative assessment plan. As defined in DepEd Order No. 8 Series 2015 entitled Policy Guidelines and Classroom Assessment for the K-12 Basic Education Program, formative assessment refers to the ongoing forms of assessment that are closely linked to the learning process. It is informal and is intended to help students identify strengths and weaknesses in order to learn from the assessment experience. Once the objectives of the lesson have been identified, teachers need to prepare a formative assessment plan integrated in the lesson and aligned with the lesson objectives. This means that a teacher needs to rely on multiple ways of assessing learning inside the classroom. DepEd Order No. 8 Series of 2015 presents a list of formative assessment methods that teachers can use during different parts of the lesson. This also means that a lesson plan should embody the unity of instruction and assessment. While planning lessons, teachers need to be able to identify reliable ways to measure learners' understanding. This means that teachers need to communicate to learners what they are expected to learn, involve them in assessing their own learning at the beginning, during, and end of every lesson, and use data from the assessment to continually adjust instruction to ensure attainment of learning outcomes.